feel in a couple days after you threw the other one?
I felt great. I had a little bit of muscular soreness, but we like to call it good soreness. It's just kind of like working out again. That's just from having game time, real time action. But other than that, I feel great, and I'm ready to play on Friday. So.
When you left that game against Clemson, how concerned were you about what was going on and how long it would take you to get back?
I don't know if I was concerned. And I wasn't thinking about the time it would take to get me back. And I mean, I was a little concerned when I heard how long it'd take. But my emotions immediately following Clemson were more disappointment in myself. I take pride in being a pretty physically fit person, and I felt like I had let my team down, that they'd have to play, I'd make it a little bit tougher on them. So it was just a couple of emotions running through my head through there. I wasn't necessarily thinking about my arm, but over the next 5 weeks, that changed a little bit. I wanted to get back here and help us out.
What was it like for you mentally and emotionally having to sit out and watch, particularly as your team ran into some very difficult ninth inning situations where you obviously could have helped?
There wasn't a doubt in my mind that they could complete the task at hand. Not a doubt in my mind. And I think we ran into some bad luck. Against Auburn, Josh Reagan's pitch was not a bad pitch. That could have fairly easily been a 99-mile-an-hour fastball. There's nothing to say. And Sunday against Clemson, I wasn't available anyway from throwing 2 back-to-back days. I had all confidence in them. As for a toughness standpoint, it was awfully tough. Nobody likes to enjoy a team that they're a part of, and not be able to participate, and especially when you're willing to. When somebody's, somebody that has a bigger voice than you is telling you to stay back, it was just a little disappointing. But like I said, I'm just glad that I'm back and I can play with these guys again.
Tyler, does this change how you're used at all? I mean, you're still available for a 2-inning save, or are things going to be maybe scaled back a little bit in terms of your usage?
No, it's not scaled back. It wasn't an overusage issue anyway. So I'm ready to go. I think coach knows that I'm available whenever I feel fit, and able to pitch just like I would have before.
So when it happened, how did you know something was wrong?
Well, I started throwing about 83 miles an hour. so I was like, maybe they think this is change-ups, but then it happened again, and I was like, okay. No, it was just, it was just a soreness feeling that it overtook my arm, and I could tell something wasn't right. Tried to get through it, and we had a lot of better options to go to at that point. So.
It's nice to kind of get back in a routine, your pitching routine at least.
Yeah, it's real nice. And it was something that I practiced coming back from for the past 3 weeks. And I try to practice the timing of save opportunities, or trying to speed up bullpen warm-ups, and there's a lot of variables that go into bullpen, and you try to mimic those and practice as much as possible. But there's nothing like a game, so it is definitely nice getting back in the swing of things.
I feel like things are getting more consistent now with Clark returning to the Friday role and you back in your normal closer spot.
I'm a little bit more comfortable. I don't know if it's more consistent. Like I said, Josh saved, and Coley's been a pleasant surprise. Josh saved 12 games last year for us, and Coley's got, I don't know, what, a sub one ERA, and Reed's been always our go-to guy out of the pen. So, I'm just happy to be glad to be back and part of that trio. I think I can help them, and I think I can help our overall pen, and it definitely makes it a little bit more deeper.
How did it feel to step out there Tuesday night and unleash that first high 90s fastball?
Well, I think I hinted at this on Tuesday. I really wasn't focused on throwing high fastball or a high mile-an-hour fastball, but the fact I didn't focus on that, and I guess it was mid-upper 90s, is a good sign that I still have that at least, right? So it definitely felt good, and I also threw some off-speed in there for strikes, some right-on-right changeups and stuff. So it was, I think, it was very beneficial and constructive outing.
When you were watching, you weren't traveling, right?
I did. I went to Auburn,
Okay.
and focused on a lot of rehab and stuff. But I did listen to Mr. Kiddick on the radio a couple times.
I was gonna say, how are you following mostly? Radio? Did you watch?
Yeah,
online?
radio. When I tell you guys this, with all my heart, I'm not good at watching us play. And it's nothing against our guys. It's very painful. So, Mr. Moody and Mr. Kiddick, put me at ease and everything. So.
That was guys. Thanks, Tyler.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks.